Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jabari Mongoose here, back with another episode of my Pokémon Soulsilver Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge. I hope everyone's having a good day. This is pretty exciting because, again, every episode up to this point could be the last episode of this attempt, of this run, because now I'm going to tackle Blaine. Now, Blaine, I'm not concerned about. I think this is going to be a 3-turn sweep. I think Blaine's going to be tied with Jasmine and Sabrina for quickest wins because I just have a Choice Scar Flygon. And I just plan to Earthquake everything. I was actually thinking about it because I was going to be like, okay, his ace is an Arcanine, so there could be the Intimidate and everything. But no, it's actually just a Rapidash. So I was like, oh, we're just going to Earthquake everything. And, well, this is it. He gets one quick attack off of Rapidash, and that's it. Which is crazy, because he's like one of the only few gym leaders that uses a different item than like just a citrus berry. According to Bulbapedia, all 3 of his Pokemon have Overheat with a Wire Herb. And that's pretty funny. I like it. And, I wish we could have seen more of that, but it is what it is sometimes. I'm gonna take the wins, whether they're easy or a struggle. So, but going with struggles though, now we're gonna go to the big challenge, which is Blue. He's the last gym leader I have to fight, and then after him, it's the final battle against Red. And if I can beat Red, then I have beaten this Nuzlocke, this hardcore Nuzlocke, on the first attempt, and I'll be pretty happy with that. Basically right here I'm just getting prepared. Basically I take out Pelipper, who's my flying user, and get my proper Pokemon, bring Scizor back in, and we're gonna go through this gym. I genuinely do appreciate that Blaine's gym and Blue's gym actually has a puzzle to it. They actually have trainers in them. I never liked how they never had any trainers in them and there was no puzzle to solve or just like anything in the gym. It was just a space and they're in there. So, points for Game Freak on that with these remakes. Gold and Silver and the Johto region and everything are very beloved games to me, I would say. I think Hoenn is still my favorite, or one of them, but Gold, Silver, and Crystal was when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I had friends who were playing the Red and Blue games, but Silver was the game that I actually went out and asked for and got to play as it was coming out. So yeah, they're special games and a special timeline in Pokemon's history in my heart. So right here we're going to start. I'm taking care of all the trainers, just trying to get any Pokemon to level 60 or close to it as we fight Blue. I probably should have taken some extra time to grind to level 60. It's only, one level of grinding with my team, but I genuinely thought that it's only his Pidgeot that's level 60. Everything else is scattered throughout the 50s. So I feel like level-wise and stat-wise, I'm okay. But the biggest concerns I have in this fight are his Gyarados and his Machamp. Because his Gyarados, even though it's his lowest level, it has Dragon Dance, and I'm afraid that one setup of Dragon Dance can potentially sweep my entire team. And apparently his Machamp has no guard with Dynamic Punch. So as precaution for that, I put Persian Berries on a lot of my Pokemon that I feel like are going to fight the Machamp. So that way I don't get confused, I don't have to fight it. So anyway, his Executor comes out and Reaper knocks it out with the X-Scissor. And so here I switch into the Flygon to tank a resisted Flare Blitz. And because Flygon outspeeds, I go right for the Earthquake. to get the knockout. And then I expected him to bring out the Gyarados at this point, so what I do is I actually go into Katie Delke, who I actually taught Natural Gift, because my plan is, because she's not intimidated, my plan was to get the Fake Out to get some chip damage in, and I went in for the Natural Gift, and the berry I gave her is an electric type, or makes the Natural Gift an electric type move, and as you see, it gets the knockout. So she brings out Machamp, or Blue brings out Machamp, and what I do is I switch back into HD the Flygon, and to my surprise, it does not have No Guard, which I was pretty sure that's what it had, but I guess I'm not going to complain as he misses 2 dynamic punches in a row. And the weird thing is, I have done hardcore Nuzlockes of Soulsilver and Heart Gold on my personal game files, and I remember being hit by Dynamic Punch before on his Machamp and causing a lot of problems. So I assumed it had No Guard, and Bulbapedia said it had No Guard, but, you know, again, I'll take it though. I'll take it that it missed. So anyway, he brings out the Rhydon, and I made a big error. I should have swapped into maybe Lumineon or someone, but I kept in with the Flygon to Earthquake, and a crit on that Mega Horn would have killed. But yeah, I lock Blue into using up all of his full restores, which I am okay with, because Flygon, or HG to Flygon, has the guaranteed knockout on his Rhydon. And so really this is just a little bit boring here, but it's just riding through this wave of, you know, constant healing. So he uses up his items, and his last Pokemon being Pidgeot means I don't have to worry about any heals from Blue. So yes, finally Rhydon gets knocked out. And now he brings out the Pidgeot. And so what I decided to do is I hard switch into Reaper to take a neutral Air Slash, and he's Choice Scarf, so I go for the Iron Head, hoping to get some cheeky flinches, but alas, I do not. But even with the Citrus Berry, I felt like I still could get the knockout, and I do. So thankfully I wasn't punished, wasn't a low roll or anything, and I get this match. I win against Blue Deathless, which again surprised me, because I thought I was going to lose someone. But it's nice that this worked out, and now this means I get to trek up to Mount Silver, and the last challenge in this game is Red. Now this also means that the level cap has drastically increased. His highest level Pokemon is a level 88 Pikachu, but I am not scaling as that, and I believe most people scale it to have the level cap to 84, which is the highest level of his Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Anyway, I fly to the entrance to Victory Road and go to the left side to Mount Silver. And yeah, so now I'm going to get 2 encounters. There's this route right here, which I believe is 48, and it's a Mantine. So not too worried about it one-hitting Toothless or anything. And he's especially bulky, so I was right in my hunch that an Air Slash wouldn't kill if it wasn't a crit. And I'm just going to skip this here. I probably spent like 5+ minutes on this freaking thing, and I use up every single one of my Pokeballs except for a Master Ball. And yeah, it doesn't work, so I just run away. That thing was way more of a hassle than it needed to be. So the last encounter I'm going to get is my Mount Silver encounter, which is going to be a high level Pokemon. So if I do want to, if it's a good Pokemon and I want to trade it in for my team as, you know, part of my final team against Red, I can conceivably do it. All right, let's see who it is. Oh yeah, that's right, I had to wait for the repel to go off and immediately get the encounter. And it's a Marowak. Yeah, probably not going to use it, but you know what? It's an encounter. I want to chuck my Master Ball because I have it and I want to use it for something. So yeah, that was my last encounter that I'm probably going to have in this game. And yeah, all that's left now is to train my team and to level 84. Oh boy. And yeah, then in the next episode, you're going to see me climb Mount Silver to fight Red. So I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and look out for the finale this Friday. So see you guys later.